today's video, we're gonna hop right into your reading by getting your Angel of Abundance card from this deck. So let's get into it. I will also tell you as I shuffle that you got the Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot in your pre-shuffle. Definitely looks like you're done meditating, you're done thinking about doing something, you're ready to start doing and be, more action oriented. That Knight of Swords like rushing in, and the Chariot is also very swift movement. I'm hearing things may have just been at a standstill for you, like you know what you have wanted all this time, but you just hadn't had the ability until now. Get it? So let's see what your Angel of Abundance. Right now, we have the card Faith, positivity, faith, and optimism. So, positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So positivity, faith, and optimism, three things that you need right now. And just looking, it's like you said, there's temporary setbacks, and a lot of the times they happen for their setups for major comebacks. So never be in fear of things not going your way. Okay. I am going to get the tarot deck first four cards for your message. With Pentacles, you've been juggling a lot. Juggling. You definitely have been, trying your hardest to there's also multiple priorities. You've been juggling multiple priorities. You've been trying your hardest and, succeeding in a lot of places, but there may be a setback on one and a lift up. Like you see how this card is like one is up and one is down. So there may have been a setback in one, but focusing on the positive of another brings you out of that low point and, can bring you back to the balance, like the scales of justice, the Libra. So let's see, Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, no opportunities, no creativity. So maybe if it's at one of your it also talks about multiple streams of income. So let's say one of your streams of incomes are down. What it takes is like new creative ideas to like bring that one up to a high level like this one. And you definitely have a good omen right here with the Sun card, letting you know that whatever you are in right now, positivity is sure to follow you if you keep a positive mindset. One more. So positivity and abundance. Positivity and abundance. I'm seeing definitely if you continue to nurture, continue to nurture Scarsville. Nurture whatever you nurture right now will nurture you in the future. So whatever you're going to do right now, it may not be You may be doing a balancing act, a juggling act. You may have a job and a business, or two businesses, and one is more profitable than the other. But keeping on this path, you will definitely find success if you keep going. That is the method to all of you know this energy. Is like you have to keep going. You have to keep sorting through. You have to keep using your creativity to bring you the abundance that you desire. So keep going no matter what. Let's get some clarifiers for that. Two of Pentacles. Also, the numbers you're seeing now is like 2, 3. Let's see what we got. We got the Strength card. Definitely does take a lot of courage in order to break through, like in a business, to keep going in order to get profitable, because you start something, whatever you start, it always starts in an unbalanced way. Okay, whether if you're not giving your time, I talked about this in the Aries reading, if you're not giving your time for the investment, you're giving money. But in order for anything that you create to get ahead, you have to first begin to like put something in. If you don't put anything in, you don't get anything out. So you know that, and you know that either it's going to cost you time or it's going to cost you, you know, money, or some sort of resource that you have. So in order to get into it, so it takes a lot of strength to keep focused and keep on your journey, and a lot of control, a lot of inner control, self-control, in order to, like I said, keep this journey up while you're seeking a return on your investment. So the number 8 is all about power, strength, and control. Let's get some more. So at this point, you're you're in a battling point. You're in a challenging point. Um you're in it, but you're not giving up and you're not giving out. I think what we have here with the 8, the strength card, the 8 is telling you, like, at the 7 point, you have the wands. So the number 7, 7 of wands, it's like that's the point where you could give up, where you could give in, but instead of giving up, you regain control, like the number 7 indicates. You can either regain or lose control. So at the number 7, you have to make the decision to regain control, to know that you are a master at what you do, and you can always grow and do more. So you're on the defensive side of just like protecting yourself and persevering through whatever challenges, and calling on that number 8 energy. Clarify the sun card. As soon as I say that, we have the King of Pentacles to pop out. And so that King of Pentacles energy is definitely about, some business, some leadership, securing a place, being disciplined, and all types of abundance, prosperity, generosity. People often wonder what's the difference between like wealth, abundance, prosperity, and generosity. um, they have a bit of a difference, because it's like instead of money being sent your way, and like good opportunities will be sent your way, people will be sent your way, to like help you. Like if you're having like a car problem and it costs like $700, instead of you like manifesting $700, you're manifesting that problem to be solved in whatever way is the highest and best for you at this time. So when you manifest like that, there could be somebody that you know is like, instead of you going here and paying that $700, I have someone who has a shop and they can do this for $100, or they'll do this as a favor. So looking for abundance in more ways than one. in that one way. Typically, everybody looks for is money, but there's a lot of abundance and prosperity. And like I said, generosity. A friend doing that for you would be very generous. So even if it's not with your car, even if it's with a business opportunity, if you need to file something and you need to get a lawyer or something, someone doing that service for free for you, being someone you know and you trust, it's not legal advice or whatever, but she's saying sometimes people can help you out instead of you having to go pay. One last card for the Empress. Let's see. Clarifies that Empress. So we have the sun right here and the moon. The moon is about mystery and whatever deep fears that may come up or deep dreams that come up. So you're definitely in control. You have the number 9 here with the moon card, which is about completion. And I always like this type of thing. It's like how you start is how you finish. So you have the numbers 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. How you start. Oh, you actually have. Let's look at this because the 1 is the ace. The ace of anything is a 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then you have 7, 8, 9. So that's like a sequence of numbers. So when you look at that, you may be seeing double threes at this time as well, but just looking at that sequence, like 3 and 3, 3, 1, 3, something of that nature. But when you are, like I said, how you start is how you finish. And at this point, you are urging to create something. No projects, no potentials, no opportunities for growth. And whatever it is, it requires a lot of hard work and discipline, but you're up for that challenge. You're not without, you understand that success or rewards will be limited without your hard work. So if you get distracted, you know that, the things that you have been, the abundance of opportunities and just financial prosperity will be limited if you don't use your action, your willpower, your magician energy in order to, be confident in what you are creating and be self-disciplined enough to bring that into fruition. I mentioned that chariot before. It's a lot of movement, a lot of progress that will take place here, but you have to decide if you are going to be in a hurt position or if you're going to release and recover and move on from old hurts and things that don't matter anymore. You're moving on and you're being unbiased. You're being like you're not being judging. You're being independent, clear-minded, and the way you're communicating is, on a different level. So if anything gets out of alignment, you're ready to straighten it out. That's that King of Pentacles energy. So I want you to ask a yes or no question. I am going to shuffle, and I want you to ask a question that you have on your mind, your mind. Let me know. You can, if you want to, in the comments, let me know down below if this reading resonates with you. Leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel. Those things. So let's shuffle and see what you get. Keep it in mind that you will have the intimate judgment on what this card is and will be for you specifically. So I can only interpret it in my way, but you're the only one who knows the question. So this and use your intuition. Okay. The card we have is maybe. Wow. Maybe 6 is also a card of movement. We talk about movement with that chariot coming up, with the Knight of Swords coming up. It's like moving on, personal transition. So if you're at the point where it's time to make a change and you know it's time to make a change and move on, you can't carry that baggage. So you might want to listen to that song, Bag Lady or something, just to let you know that carrying all that stuff you miss. You don't even have to listen to it. I'm telling you right now, basically what it says, but it's more poetic in song, I guess. But if you hold on to all of this baggage, you miss the next bus. So they kind of say this saying is like, oh, men are like buses. I don't really like saying it that way, but let's say opportunities are like buses. One leaves station or one leaves wherever you're stopped, and another one will come up right after that. So you have to be very much on the lookout because if you miss that first one, that's all right. Know that after some time, another opportunity is going to come and take that place. But you have to be in the spirit of, being there and being on time yourself and, just having that energy. So I definitely think, that resonated, that hit me. So let me know. You can just leave me a comment down below and we will do your tea leaves. Tea leaves. So let's see what type of fortune is headed your way. Let's see what type of fortune is headed your specific way. So you have fortune, spiritual enlightenment, development, awareness, and understanding. But George, you're still going on. You're increasing, your efforts. You're increasing what you want to see in this world. You also have increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So that's another card telling you that you have to grow spiritually. And I think of like I'm gonna shuffle for your last card, but I think of like lottery winners when I think of people who got a lot of money, they didn't expand spiritually before they got it. So that's what you're wanting to is stay away from. Not just stay away from, but you have to realize that there are certain risks, and there are certain risks when you're doing anything like that, where the type of person that you are, you're like definitely going to be successful. You at this point know that that is a guarantee. So that is just taking a risk on acting out your ideas, and once you act out your ideas, well, will follow you. That King of Pentacles energy follows what you do. So the risk here is, increasing your spiritual side, increasing your spiritual development, and, looking at yourself and expanding your spiritual side so that you can increase material wealth. And when you increase in material wealth, that is definite. Making sure that you continue to expand your spiritualness. Just because you get the money that you were talking about manifesting, whatever, doesn't mean that you like completely let your spiritual side of you go. So, making sure that you're in it for the long haul. Actually, moving. We will look at the Six of Swords. Letting go of that baggage, moving on, and being someone who talks about it and beats about it. So, basically, that is it. That is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, Taurus, and I will see you next time. Peace.